What's going on? It's facts you don't know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
This story took place several years ago about a man who amazed the world after he did and became known among all people. Savji Dalakia, originally from a poor farm in Dodala, India, the boy finished 4th grade of school, but left school at the age of 13 due to difficult circumstances his poor family was going through. In order to earn money to help his family, the boy had to help his uncle who had a small business. And although he was young, although his salary was very low at the time, he had no other choice. He worked there for 5 full years until he came of age. When Savji was 18, his uncle, who worked for 5 years, loaned him a sum of money and ordered him to do a project to earn money, an idea that impressed the young man, where he opened his small business. The young man was smart and energetic as he began to develop his business little by little and gained considerable sums. In 1984, the young man entered the world of diamond trading and increased his income and activities, which led to open in 1992 his own diamond export company in the city of Mumbai. To enter the young man then the world of finance and his business wide, and began to spread his reputation in India and outside India. His company called Our Diamond Exports developed a record time and became the first company in India to export diamonds, with about 7,000 partners worldwide. His company's been exporting diamonds to more than 70 countries around the world, making up to $700 million a year. Dalakia has become a super rich man, but he's not forgotten the people who helped him early in his days to get the title, the most generous man with people in India. Many years ago, he gave valuable gifts to his workers and his associates at the beginning of his career. These gifts were on the occasion of the celebration of the national day Diwali, a feast in which good is believed to triumph over evil. Dalakia invited all the workers who work in his company and all his clients in the yard of a stadium in the city. The man thanked all his workers for achieving these impressive results during their careers in his company, and thanked the partners who supported him so much when he embarked on his career. He then announced that his company would distribute 1,260 new cars, each of which gets a car, in addition to 400 apartments, for some of the workers do not have housing and whose salary was lower than others. That was not all. Savji Dalakia promised his workers that he would provide each of them with private accommodation, as well as all of them transportation to and from the company on working days. In 2012, the man gave 3 hardworking workers 3 luxury Mercedes-Benz cars. If you think this is all wrong, this generous man in 2016 sent his 21-year-old son to a small town in the south of the country to find work and a place to live. When he left for that city, the young man took only 3 suits and a small suitcase, with some items and the equivalent of $100 in his pocket to use in need. The man said he sent his son to that place to know the true value of money. The young man worked in different places, where he first worked as a seller in a shoe store, and then he worked as a waiter in a McDonald's. The father said that he required his son 3 things to work to earn money, and he should not work in one place more than a week, and that he could not mention the name of his father in front of a people to exploit or use the phone. The father also required his son to return home a year later carrying more than $1,000 in his pocket. I wanted him to understand life and to know how poor people earn money, says the father. There's no school or university that can teach us these lessons. We only learn them by experience. After the son succeeded in his mission and returned home, he said, I was not worried about money, and although I was annoyed with some things at first, I got used to them over time and began enjoying what I do, where I learned many things, and I love these simple people with whom I was dealing. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.